Good morning, class 8. Today we will do chapter 5, algebraic expression and factorization. Now class, in your previous class you have learnt about algebraic expression and their addition and subtraction. Most of the expressions that we worked with had integer coefficients. In this chapter we will study about multiplication, division and factorization of the algebraic expressions. But before all that, we review here what we have learnt earlier. Now, review of concept and definitions. The first thing to be reviewed is constant. A symbol having a fixed numerical value is called a constant. For example, 13, minus 8, 29, minus 7, all these numbers are constant. Okay? Then what is variable? A symbol which takes various numerical values is called a variable. Now let us understand it through example. I have drawn here a square. The side is denoted as S. Now what is the perimeter of the square? That is 4 into side. Now 4 is constant while S is a variable. Okay. So perimeter is 4 into side and together their multiplication will make it an algebraic expression. Now value of constant is never changed, but value of variable is always changeable. Now side into 4, that is equal to 4 into side, 4s is algebraic expression. Now class, I have drawn here rectangle also. Okay. Now length is denoted as L while breadth is B. Now what is the perimeter? 2 into L plus B. Now what is 2 here? 2 is constant while L plus B are variables. So if we multiply it, we will get 2L plus 2B. It will become algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? Let us understand it through definition. A combination of constants and variables by the sign of basic operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is an algebraic expression. How? Let us see. 2x square minus 3xy plus 5y square is an algebraic expression. Okay, now see this is a negative sign where it is a positive sign and we have got 3 terms. This is the term. Now class, 7y square minus 3y plus 8 is also an algebraic expression. Now what is a term? An algebraic expression which is separated by the sign of addition or subtraction is a term. Now class, let us understand it through factor tree. I have rewritten this statement once again. Okay. Now class, this is an algebraic expression. Now what is term? Write down the first part, 2x square. Then write down the second part, minus 3xy. If it is having negative sign, write along it. Then plus 5y square. Write 5y square. Leave the positive sign. There is no need to write positive sign. Then the factor. What are the factors of these terms? 2 and x square. Then the next is factor of it is minus 3 x and y. Factors of 5y square is 5 into y square. Then again cutting it into sub factors, that is x square will be written as x into x while y square will be written as y into y. Now it can be done like this also. Write the terms of minus 3x plus 7. Just put the commas between the algebraic terms of the algebraic expression. Thus, first term is minus 3x, second term is 7. Types of algebraic expression. Now class, we can differentiate the algebraic expression by their number of terms. First one is monomial. An algebraic expression having only one term is called monomial. For example, minus 5, 3y, minus 8xy, 2 over 3x square, yz. Whether it is a constant number or with one variable or with more than one variable, it will remain a monomial since it is not having second term. Right? Then binomial. An expression that contains 2 terms is called binomial. For example, minus 3x plus 7. It is having 2 terms. So this is a binomial. Then trinomial. an expression which is having 3 terms is called trinomial. For example, 5y square minus 3y plus z. 1, 2 and 3. So this is called trinomial. As minus 8z square plus 3z plus 7. This is also a trinomial. Now what is a polynomial? An expression having more than one term is called polynomial. It means monomial, binomial, trinomial, all are polynomial. The condition is that the power should be positive. Now class, just see the example. X raised to power 2, power is positive. Again, x z square, power is positive. A raised to power 1, having no power is power 1. It means it is a positive power. So the power should be positive. Then the next very important topic is degree of an expression. Class, if it has only one variable, then the highest power will be considered as the degree of the expression. Now just see, y raised to power 4 minus 3y square plus 2y plus 6. It is having one variable, y. Okay, it means the highest power is 4 here. So the degree of this expression is 4. Then just go to through the another polynomial, x square minus 5x plus 3. Again, the highest power is 2. It is having one variable. So the degree is 2. Now class, if the algebraic expression has two variables, then the degree is the highest power of the terms obtained by adding the power of the variable. Just understand it once again. Degree is the highest power of the term obtained by adding the powers of the variable. For example, this is an algebraic expression. This is my polynomial 4x square plus 4x square y cube plus 3xy square plus 2y. Now see, just this is the highest power of this expression, right? Now I will add up the powers. 2 plus 3, it is equal to 5. So the highest power of this polynomial is 5. Again, 7x raised to power 4, y raised to power 3 minus 6x cube y square plus 3xy plus 5. Now the highest power is 4 plus 3. Since 4 and 3 are the highest powers from the rest of the terms, so highest power is 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7. Now the next one is like and unlike term. For this class, the term having same literal factors are called like terms or similar terms, otherwise they are called unlike term. Let us understand it through example. I have written some of the monomials over here. 2a square b, 3ab square minus 7ab minus 8ab square minus 8x, 4b, 12a minus 9a square b and 4x. Let us find out the like terms or the matching pairs. 2a square b, right? 2a square b and 9 minus 9a square b. They are having the same variables, a square b, a square b. So this is a like term. Then another one is 3ab square, ab square minus 8ab square, again ab square, same literals are there. So 3ab square and minus 8ab square is another pair of it. Then minus 8x and 4x, they are having again same literal, that is xx. So these are like term and rest are all are unlike term, that is 4b, 12a minus 7ab. All these terms are unlike term. One thing you should keep in your mind, we can add or subtract only like terms. Otherwise, for unlike term, all these terms will remain as it is. Now we have to do the addition and subtraction of the algebraic expression. Now for addition and subtraction, we have to follow some rules. collect different groups of like terms and find their sum of like terms in each group, and then again you will have to write the answer, which will be in polynomial or in expression form. See, here I have taken three expressions. 7x square minus 4x plus 5 is my first polynomial, minus 3x square plus 2x minus 1 is the second one, and third trinomial is 5x square minus x plus 9. Now I have written like this. This is called column method. I have written like this: like term, and again like term. For x terms, it has been written like this, and 5, 1 and 9 has been written like this. I have put here 1 for my convenience. Now 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. Now minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5, and minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. Then 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. So I will write here 9. And then the second method is horizontal method, when you have to write all the trinomials like this and then collect the like terms for 7x square minus 3x square plus 5x square. You have to make the grouping of these numbers. Then minus 4x plus 2x minus x. So this is the second group. Then the third one is plus 5 minus 1 plus 9. Now class, just take out x square common from it. 7 minus 3 plus 5, that is equal to 9x square. Then plus minus 4 plus 2 minus 1. Take out x as common, so the added number will be minus 3x. Then 5 minus 1 is 4, and 4 plus 9 is 13. Just match down the two answers. The two answers are same. Simply the methods are different, but the addition is same. Class, let us do the subtraction now. Subtract 2x cube minus 4x square plus 3x plus 5 from 4x cube plus x square plus x minus 6. Let us do column method. Okay. What we usually do for the subtraction, we will take the last expression at the first place and first expression at the last place. Since this is a column method, so change the signs of the last row. Plus 5 will become minus 5, plus 3x will become minus 3x, minus 4x square will become plus 4x square, and 2x cube is having no sign, so it will be considered as positive number, and it will become minus 2x cube now. Okay. Now minus 6 and minus 5, since both are negative numbers, so it will become minus 11. Plus 1x minus 3x. 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 2. The bigger number is having negative sign, so the answer will be in negative form. 1x square plus 4x square, both are having same sign, so we will get plus 5x square. Then 4x cube minus 2x cube will become 2x cube. Now class, horizontal method. In horizontal method, we will write both the statements in one row and write the sign of minus in between these two expressions. Okay. Now after writing this, just change the signs of the bracketed numbers. Minus 2x cube, minus plus, minus minus, plus 4x square, minus plus will become minus 3x, minus plus will become minus 5. Just think that these numbers have become, these signs are same now. Minus 3x plus 4x square, it has become plus 4x square, minus 2x cube. Now just unite the like terms. 4x cube minus 2x cube, then 4 minus 2 will become 2x cube. Then plus x square plus 4x square, just take out x square common, 1 plus 4 will become 5x square. Then plus x minus 3x, take out x as common number and write 1 for your convenience. 1 minus 3 will become minus 2x, and then minus 6 minus 5 will become minus 11. So plus minus it will be minus 2x. Just see, the answer at this answer done with this way and the sum done with this way, they have got both the same answers.